An abundance of comfrey, and today I'm going to transplant some, if I can, into our medicinal food and herb bed, and then I'm going to cut some of this and use it as fertilizer for our soil. I'm going to let it rot down for a couple of weeks. I know it will stink, but I'll keep it in a sealed bottle and we'll hopefully reap some of the benefits of its really good properties. It's an amazing plant. Thank you, ladies. Came down today and saw that the bins have been filled. They've been clearing and gathering the stones that were left out when we were last year. I've come back and it's a lovely, lovely surprise. So it's nice when we work together and we see progress. Just over to the comfrey patch here. I've managed to clear almost to the bottom of the plot. So all this will be bagged up, and I'll put it onto our compost heap. And comfrey is a really great compost activator, which means that it helps to break down the compost and it turns into soil really quickly. I won't add too much because what's left here, I'm going to transplant some into our medicinal herb bed, as I said, and the rest of it I'm going to use to make some comfrey tea, which I'll take you through in a little while, and the other part of it I'll transplant somewhere else in another garden. So I'm trying to get the most out of it, but because it's such deep roots that it has, I may not be able to get it all, so I'll leave this, and hopefully if I can get even one transplant cutting from it, I'd be really happy, because I know it's quite difficult. Once the roots are broken and they're quite deep, you may not get to transplant, so that's the power of Mother Nature. But here I'm just setting up to make a comfrey tea. I've just set to make some nettle comfrey tea, I should say, and it's really rich in potassium and nitrogen, and I'll leave this for a couple of weeks. I'll leave it outside in the sun, let it really rot down, and just add a few capfuls to my watering can, and I use that for the veggies that are growing, particularly the tomatoes, because they love this. And here, as I've chopped down some of this already, I've just put it on the compost heap, and hopefully it will break down all the other grass matter that we have and what's already in the compost bin already. So yay! So here's the comfrey I've set in some water, and I've been told that comfrey is really great for things like arthritis and bowel conditions. I've drank it before, but I've just recently read upon it, and it's been warned not to drink it under or without advice, and I don't know much about it or how much to take, which I don't want to be harmful to anyone. So I would suggest getting some advice from someone that really knows about comfrey. But I've used it in lotions and creams for my skin, so anything that goes on top of my skin is great. It's been really good actually for my face. I've put it on my skin and it's been really good in my body, and I think it was in a lotion or a cream, but it's very, very smooth. Also I've been told that it's great for things like arthritis, and I think the other name for this is called bone knit. So you can crush it and make it into a poultice and put it on the area of your body that aches if you've got bone related illnesses, then putting it on the skin in the form of a poultice, which is like chopped up and put in a bandage, putting it on the located area, actually helps with that pain. So what I'm going to do is just use it as a comfrey tea, and the rest of it I've not been able to dig up, so I might just leave it and surround it, because I'm going to cover the back of the plot, and I'm just going to leave it as it is because I just can't get it out, and maybe just work around it. But it's a useful herb to have. So if you do see it in your garden, it's got loads of uses. Consider leaving it. It's not a weed, it's nature's helping hand. So I'm going to get ready to leave in a little while. I've watered, and I'm just sitting back and enjoying nature. So what have I learned today? I've learned that nature is kind. I've learned that I need balance. I haven't been here for about 5 days and I was really feeling flat, and something was missing, and this is what I was missing. So for me, grounding myself in the reality of working with Mother Nature, it's a healing and rewarding part of my life, and I really now realize that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This in terms of being a major part of my life is important, and so I'm going to be finding ways that I can do this as a major part of my life for as long as I can. And I like being outdoors all year round. So with that, I am now seeking new possibilities to be able to make that ambition come through. But learning the techniques and the skills here is what I kind of need to take with me. And I also learned that I can have really good fun when I'm with the girls here. And being alone, I don't feel alone when I'm here. I feel really at ease, and the breeze is lovely today. It's a cloudy day, but it's nice, it's pleasant, it's soothing. And the rest of the world's just getting on with what they're getting on with, but I'm here. And I would advise, if we can get balance and incorporate more of nature into our routine, nature will look after us. She's kind. This could be anywhere. This could be absolutely anywhere. You know, it's not discriminatory. It's not judgmental. It's what it is. I've got to work with it. It doesn't have to work with me. I've got so much to learn, and I'm willing and I want to learn. And I'd love for others to learn too, because we learn a lot about ourselves. So stay well. Signing out from the Earth Garden. Peace.